Hey guys, so today we'll be learning Value Education Class 8. First we're going to be learning the lesson Chocking. Why some big athletes fail at crucial moments. An interesting lesson. Let's go. And the page number for this is 13. So we're going to go to 13. Okay. So this is the lesson. So let's get started. Okay. Alright, you guys. So, talk about what is stress according to you. What do you think happens to your body and your mind when it undergoes stress? Stress is something which will be like, oh man, life is so hard. There are different types of stress. For example, stress for study, stress for getting like tired, stress for everything. If you're just let's see what stress about. Stress is a state of mental or emotional tension in self resulting from demanding circumstances or just overthinking about a subject. For example, you're going to have your math exam tomorrow and you'll be like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I haven't prepared at all. You just think about it a lot. It just creates you stress. So that is something. It can be temporary or it could be for a longer period of time. It's just, what is a distress? A distress is nothing but when emotions eventually affect the physical state. It is called distress. There's scratching. You know, there are a lot of parts of stress. So, what is a distress? When emotions eventually affect the physical state is called distress. All right. So, what is a stress? A stress is a mental or an emotional tension because of overthinking or demanding circumstances. And is it gonna stay forever or something? The answer to this is no. It can be for a long time or it can just be temporary. And what is a distress? A distress is something when it can affect our physical state is called as distress. Some of the commonly observed signs when a person is stressed, including fidgety movements of the body, tired eyes, tension in muscles or neck or back or shoulders, headaches and even mild fevers, sleep deprivation, lack of concentration, low work productivity and memory issues. At the emotional level, the person can tend to feel angry, scared, frustrated, or ignored. Have you observed these conditions in yourself? If yes, when, how, discuss in the class. So what they're saying is, it's just like fidgeting with, like, if you have the like kind of a pen, you'll just be like this, and sometimes you just shake, you keep on shaking your leg. It's like fidgeting movies, or your eyes would be tired, your body, your muscles all like have mild tension, and then your headaches and sometimes even mild fevers and like lack of sleep, lack of concentration. You just can't do anything, memory power issues, and then your emotional level, you just tend to feel angry, mood swings, and then you just feel scared, you just feel frustrated, you just you wanna punch someone in the face. That's how you feel, literally. Have you observed these conditions in yourself? You guys can comment down below if anything like that. Feel free to share. Let's go to the next. We saw what is stress. Now, what is this chapter about? It's about athletes, how they handle stress, how stress, how it just works. So imagine being a celebrated athlete in your country. All life has led to this moment at the Olympics. Thousands of people have gathered in the stadium to cheer on you every working day since you could run. You have been training, you had won scholarships for your ability to run and jump over hurdles at schools and colleges. This was the moment that your whole life has been leading to. Such was the story of Lolo Jones, an American hurdle runner at the 2008 Beijing Olympics. She was sure shot to win the gold medal, but Lolo had started off the race commendably well. She has got a massive lead over the runners. She comfortably got over the first 5 hurdles. From the 6th to the 9th, she had sprinted fourth, but she began to pressure her on herself, and in the 9th hurdle, she tripped against the hurdle and lost her pace and ended the race at the 7th position. When asked about her performance, she reflected, I really just put too much pressure on myself. That's what she said. So what are we talking about here? There is in this story we're gonna learn about a person called as Lolo Jones. She's an American hurdles runner. Hurdles is nothing but it will be like you'll be running here and then you have to jump. There will be hurdles like this, and she got over the first five hurdles pretty easily, but the sixth to ninth hurdle was really hard for her. She put too much pressure on herself, and because of that, in the ninth hurdle, she just lost balance and she was just like too pressured. So she lost her pace and ended the race, and she won the seventh position. So yeah, by the way, who is this? It's Lolo Jones, and she's an American athlete. Okay. In sports, a choke is the failure of a sports person or a team in delivering high performance during the game. Interestingly, choking can happen when the person is favored to win and they squander towards the end, losing the lead they had gained in the game. Almost every major sportsman or the team has faced issues of choking at the last moment. So what they're saying is a choke will be the most like failure for the sports person or the team, and they're saying that like almost every major sportsman or every person in the team has faced this problem of choking, and probably in the last of the game they just choke in the last of the game. They just can't handle it. They can't do anything. It is also a part of stress. You guys, you can go through all this. It's not that important, but just go through all of them. You can get questions in this too. Okay, all athletes confess one or more of the above reasons when it comes to choking at the last moment. However, panic or lack of thinking, stress, which is overthinking, or anxiety, feeling of unease with a certain outcome, are things that can be controlled and used to our advantage. However, a certain level of stress can help a sport person perform well. This is called as stress. So what they're telling here is all athletes can come to a conclusion that the panic, which is lack of thinking, or stress, which is overthinking, or anxiety feeling with like uneasy, or I know it's like that, and they can be controlled, which is our advantage. They're saying what is an advantage for them. They can be controlled. However, the certain level of stress can be helped for a sport person to perform well. There is a certain level of stress that you or me or any the sport person can handle, and this is called as stress. We are almost done with this lesson, you guys. Just one more paragraph, and before that I want you guys to think about the instances where tension helps you to perform better, whether in studies, whether in athletics, whether in games, whether in anything, like anything in crafts or anything in competition, anything. You guys make sure you comment down below. And next, come to the last part. To successfully beat choking, it is important to eliminate the distractions which cause stress and overthinking. This must be substituted with a mindset that is centered and focused on the process of trusting one's own skills. When under pressure, restrict the doubts and fears in a positive way. I am pumped for this game, or rather, in a negative notation, I am scared of this. Having a positive outlook will ensure a much greater chance of turning things into a successful experience. So this is very simple, you guys. What they're saying here is to successfully beat the choking, or just to beat stress, or just to beat the panic attack, just to overcome this. What they're telling is you can just change your mindset. You can't run faster. It just doesn't make sense. You can't run faster. There is no way to run faster or anything. It's just your mindset. Make sure you just trust your own skills, and then when you're under pressure, you can just take your fear in a positive way, where you can say like, I am pumped for this, I am ready to win this, or I can do this. Rather, in a negative way, you can't. There is no need to say I'm scared of this, I can't do this, oh my god, I'm just gonna lose. Instead of this, you can say I am gonna win this. I'm just gonna going to so good, and it just ensures a much greater much greater chance of winning or in a successful experience. So did you know that the activities here is that at times you can the tips are deep breathing, and then speaking really slow and staying focused. And then you can take a walk, just listen to some music or something, and then sleeping or like taking a short nap using any stress reliever to like a smiley ball. They do like this, right? And then, yeah. So, when stress levels are beyond your control, it is always important to reach out to the parents or like your teachers or your coach. This will prevent damage that can happen when the stress levels affect your mental or physical well being. You guys, the lesson is over. If you are like pretty thorough with it and you're like, I'm not doing it on my own, you all can leave this video. For people who are like, I want to do some activities, I want to learn a little more into it, I want to go into it, you all can stay. So, what is the activity? How long can you hold on? Do the following tasks in response to the questions below. Picking up a paper and holding it straightly is a pretty simple task. In fact, the paper is one of the lightest things around. I think paper is like 5 grams, like one A4 sheet. Now hold a paper in the same position for some time, and you have to just timer, put a timer on, time the activity. What happens after the given time? How did your body respond after some time? What do you think happens to your body and mind when you hold on to a thought for a really long time? You can try this and comment down below. It's nothing but you'll be, if you're in stress, you'll be pampered with thoughts and you just can't really focus. And if you're not in stress, if you have a really calm mind, just focus on it and your mind will become blank and then you'll just be relaxed. Yep. So most of us undergo stress before big events like examinations, sport competitions. Write down those top 5 that you think during stress, such times of stress. Now against each of those sentences, put a positive spin on it. So what they have said, for example, is the thought is you can put like your math. If math is your fear, you can put I am really good at this. I have studied hard. Or if you're my upcoming competition, the thought will be my upcoming competition. The positive thought will be I am going to rock this. I am going to do very well on this, and that's how it is. Yeah. So you guys, this lesson has come to an end. I am so sad and so happy at the same time. I'm sad because I want to leave you guys, and we all can meet in the next session. Until that, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe for more. Bye.